Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we have a new weapon. This is the X12 Plasmacaster. As we have loaded up the game after installing the weapon, it says the X12 level list distribution script successfully started. Pick your options so you can pick if it's on NPCs, legendaries, and vendors. So, you know, if you just want the gun for yourself, put it on vendors and maybe legendaries because you want legendary variants. Unless you don't, I guess, you know. You don't want to dilute the legendary pool for some reason. Maybe you're looking for legendary armor or something. Or you could put it on NPCs only, so where like you can only get it by looting it. You could do all these kind of things. I'm going to do full distribution. That's the way that I like to roll. So, we also have a different mod. There you go. That's popping up as I load up the game here. We craft this here at the... Oh, it's that. I will have fun with the gun. I will have fun with the gun. Okay, so we got it crafted here at the cooking station for some reason. Okay, don't worry about it. It's just we're cooking us a Plasmacaster here. Okay, so we'll take a look at the weapon now that we have it crafted. I don't like the cooking station, man. It takes too long to sit and get out of that animation. We do have the X12 Plasmacaster here. It's got all the way at the bottom here because X, right? That's how that works. And it's a plasma weapon. Shoots big old balls of plasma. Let's see that reload animation though. That's kind of nice. It's like an auto reload. It like you just pull it in and it like sucks it. Oh, it's just like wouldn't that be satisfying to just stick that thing in there and just let it suck it in? Oh, that's pretty good. That's some pretty good stuff right there. It's got a nice looking scope by default too. Let's take a look at the weapon workbench here and see what kind of stuff we can do with it. So we have the Mark 5 receiver on by default, maybe based on my level or something. But we can obviously take up the Mark 6 because why not? We have the accelerator. Accelerates projectile at much higher speeds. Okay, so this is the stuff to make it go faster, so it has like better shot speed, because plasma obviously notoriously is low when it comes to shooting over range, right? Targeting significantly slows down projectile and guides them on locked target, includes built-in flashlight and laser sight. That sounds extremely good. You can do a splitter, so you can obviously turn it into a shotgun with a built-in flashlight. And then carbine. Less spread, more range. I mean, the accelerator is better than the carbine, right? We can get 611 range on the accelerator improved. I want to try this targeting thing improved because it has a built-in flashlight and laser sight. So we have empty lower rail. We can put a cover on there or an overcharge module. It allows us to switch to secondary fire mode. Weapon fires overcharge explosive rounds depending on barrel type. Let's try that. Flashlight should be on, sure, yeah. Laser sight. We're a red laser man here. You can make it full auto as well, which seems pretty dumb with the minus 30% damage per shot, but I mean, you're increasing your fire rate by almost 3 times, so it's probably worth. There's a lot of things here. So we got an upper rail here, so there's all different kinds of scopes. This is an alt position version of this scope. This is the scopes. Let's put the light force scope on there for now. And then let's see what else we got in here. We got a standard mag. We can improve capacity, 100% improved capacity. Put that on there. Obviously, this is going to require a lot of science and stuff. I don't know if I have to mention that, though, for you guys to get that. Marksman is the default stock. So, minus 20% spread, minus 50% spread increase per shot, slower ADS. So you can keep going here, and there's all different kinds of looking stocks. They seem to have all the same stat things, besides some of these unfolded ones, which have faster ADS, but more sighted recoil. We'll just leave the marksman stock on there by default, but you can obviously customize the weapon to your liking. So we have a full auto targeting thing. We got a red laser. That's extreme recoil. There's also blue plasma, which is pretty cool. I'm just showing off that recoil though. Like that's I'm not even touching the stick there. That's just what it looks like. We do have a flashlight on this gun. Does it work? It does. It's nice and rainy and dark enough that you can definitely tell the flashlight's in front of the gun when you run, right? Let's see if there's a unique looking put away animation or pull out animation. It seems to be, you know, decent enough. It does its job. It's not like the craziest animation I've ever seen. Obviously, I want to test out this unique targeting system and stuff, so we might try to find some longer range combat and see how it works exactly. And I'll see you guys when we get there. There's a turret here, so we mark that and then full auto homes. It does. That's essentially what that does. So it doesn't even have to be like long range combat. So you aim down sight at it and you ping it with this thing essentially, right? You go ping and then you're just like, you just shoot and then it just hits. Like you don't even have to aim at all. It's auto locking plasma weaponry. I mean, that's just extremely overpowered on its own metrics or whatever, right? I think we're going to test the weapon out as a regular weapon, but obviously if you just want to make it literally fucking stupid crazy good, you can do that with this auto-locking auto-targeting thing. There's another guy up on this very top of this roof here, and I cannot tolerate his existence. So we're gonna go up here. Hello, you got ping. I mean, he's literally in my face, so he's gonna get hit anyway. We can get some longer range. I mean, we can go nuts with it, right? I don't know. Is that man shooting explosive things? I think that man shooting explosive things at me. We have lots of people up here. This is good though. We can get some higher. Oh, there's a guy with a rocket launcher. Hey, just ping him, ping him, ping him. There we go. The balls are not hitting. The balls are too thick because they're in cover. And then it wore off. Okay. Okay. So it's not... See, that's what I'm saying. It's not like the perfect weapon, I guess. It's not extremely overpowered because, like, when people are in cover and stuff, it doesn't seem to want to hit. Like, you can't figure out how to get around cover. It's not really like a smart weapon. It's more intelligent than most weapons by obviously all means and stuff. That person just fall off? They're, like, bailed. Hello there, sir. Would you like to get homing plasma? You would. That's very convenient of you. This gun is obviously amazing. I mean, I don't have to, like, tell you that. You can just see that stuff. That person took too much fall damage. They're, like, most of the way dead. I didn't even do that much damage to them. How are you? You got pinged? I could just aim over here. I mean, like, it... like, it almost offends me by how easy this weapon is to use. Once you get it all pimped out like this, right? Where you can just kind of kill things. Like, it's so... There's people up here, right? Where are the people? Oh, you're right here. Hello, Clint. In your power armor. So you can't figure out how to get past that refrigerator, right? And then the ping wore off. There you go. He still died. Excuse me, sir? Excuse me, sir. I'm going to take a second to reload here. And then I'm going to ping you. And then I'm going to shoot, like, vaguely over. You're like... you know, I mean, you obviously never ever going to intentionally do what I'm doing here and shoot intentionally the wrong direction. I just want to see the extent of how far it will home from. Which is pretty far. But it also, it's not perfect. But I can also just, you know, manually hit fire and hit things. I mean, it's not as accurate. Obviously, full auto. We showed off the craziness of this recoil on this weapon already. It is pretty banana. Like, all the bananas. Like a bunch of bananas. Like a bundle of bananas. I mean, you guys get the idea, though. We're going to go back here soon. I'm just trying to aim that as high as I possibly can. And then eventually figure that out. Right? Obviously, this is going to use a lot of plasma ammunition, though, too. Right? If you use it in this full auto mode. Semi-auto. You can get, I mean, we obviously didn't even show off the scope. The scopes are nice, though. I mean, all I'm doing with them, though, is pinging. I will go back to my weapon workbench. I'm going to change this up, and then we'll head to my Zombies Arena arcade mode and test it out. Maybe, like, split or something. Alright, everybody. We are at my Zombies Arena arcade mode. We have the gun split set up with, like a red dotted sight here, like a very small, minimalistic sight. That's kind of the way I prefer it. I'm not a big fan of the big, long scopes. Let's spawn in some ghouls, because why not? And then we're going to go around and... split shot. It's essentially become a plasma shotgun, right? And it's still full auto. I mean, we could have made it semi-auto. It really, full auto is seemingly super unnecessary with this type of thing because it's just, it does this extreme amounts of damage once you get it like fully upgraded and stuff. Let's see where the ghouls are at. Hello, ghouls. He dodged me pretty good. I mean, I also have the Cross Crits Go Overhaul mod, so I have it currently equipped to where every enemy I kill becomes extremely liquefied instantaneously, which is pretty good. It's, you know, it's a good mod. It does good things. I'm a fan, that's for sure. Hello, ghoulified, or ghoulified ghouls. That's hard to say, but that's what we're doing here. Obviously, a very customizable, highly functional weapon that is extremely good. It's just an extremely good plasma weapon that's fun to use, and I think that's very good because I don't think energy weapons in general get nearly enough credit they deserve as being actually dank, because I think some of the default ones, the default plasma rifle in the game and the default laser rifle, are not very cool, but with this you get enough customization and cool stuff going on to where you can actually make it obviously extremely overpowered, but a very fun gun to use, and it looks really sleek too. I haven't mentioned that too much, but the texture quality on this is amazing. We can kind of see that here when we get the nice sun view of the gun here. The texture quality is very good. It looks very futuristic and cool looking. It shoots well. I might end up using this one for a while. I really like that suck animation too. Custom animations and stuff. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of the futuristic-y things, right? Because you can do so many unique things with it, right? With energy weapons and stuff. Like every gun is like, this is a gun they use in the military nowadays, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, some some militaristic realism is its own little functional thing, and everybody's got their personal preferences and stuff. But I'm a fan of this fucking gun. This is a good gun. This is the X12 Plasmacaster. If you guys would like to download the X12 Plasmacaster for yourself, check out the top link in the description. They'll be linked under the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page, wherever you can find this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you leave a like rating down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. That way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it's going to be, and I will see you in the next episode.